My name's Ron Hughart. I'm a co-supervising director of American Dad for TBS. It's actually TBS, Fox, Disney. But I've been the supervising director for 19 years. This is what keeps animation going. On an animated TV show like an American Dad, the supervising director is in charge of a team of directors, and mainly I'm trying to keep all those directors producing episodes that look the same. So I make sure that all the visuals stay similar and that every episode looks like an American Dad episode. Well, I actually remember being about 12 years old, and I was reading an article on Walt Disney and his animators. I remember reading that and thinking, God, that sounds like a really cool job. And I liked to draw at the time, I already liked to draw and stuff. So that sparked my interest in animation. I went to the character animation program at California Institute of the Arts. My thought originally was to be an animator, the guy actually sitting down there animating characters. Probably my favorite thing that I animated was 3D animation on Iron Giant. I got to animate the giant in that movie.
Hughart!
And I got to do some scenes of the giant, running around. One of the very last scenes of the giant where he's flying towards the camera and he's about to take a missile to the chin. He's going to save the world, but he's sacrificing himself, and he's flying towards the camera, and he just raises his chin and he says, But I progressed to becoming a director on episodic television, stuff like Futurama and Ren and Stimpy, Mighty Mouse and stuff. So when I became more of a director, I got to go to South Korea and Taiwan. I like being in places where I can't read the language, I can't speak the language. So when you're in a spot like that, you have to rely on gestures and smiles and other things rather than language.
Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a
We started our first season in 2004, so in June of 2004, and so we're working on our 18th season right now. This has been a great job. It's been a rare job because in entertainment, television, and there's usually not a longevity factor. Usually a successful show can run 3 or 4 years. But to have a show last for 19 years now, for me, is just a real rarity. I love working at home. When COVID hit 3.5 years ago, but we came home and we all had our systems set up pretty quickly and started working from home, and it's been great. I love working with home. I like not having to drive. The commute was a long drive, about an hour in the morning and an hour at home, coming home, depending on traffic, but it could be 2 hours, So working at home has been great. I've been able to be home for lunch and have lunch with my boys and dinner with my family. At some point, I'll retire from the studio work environment and go do other things I'd like to do. I have a lot of interest in a lot of things, but I can see myself always, turning on my Cintiq and my computer and stuff and just doing animation for myself though.